don't buy the Soundcore A30i earbuds. There's just 3 reasons why you shouldn't, and then we'll go over those in the video. A little bit of some context here. I did a review for these earbuds like maybe 2-3 months ago. Looking back at that video, I could have done better because I gave the insinuation that there was a world in which buying these earbuds could still be justifiable because the audio quality is really good. You know, you can't take it away from these earbuds. However, everything else is a horrible experience. First reason, the crackling sounds. So this has been my personal experience, and to be fair, I've actually had this experience right from day one, but it wasn't as egregious as how it is today. So basically what will happen is when you're using the earbuds, it almost sounds like there are rocks in the earbuds in your ear. So it creates a crackling sound. For whatever reason, I don't know what type of interference is going on, but it's a very unpleasant sound. In the beginning, this would happen for like the fraction of a second and go away. And gradually over time, past the 6-month mark, it started happening more and more often. Now, it just happens almost all the time. You can't go through a session without going through the crackling sound at least like 30 to 40% of the time. When you're listening with the earbuds, you're constantly hearing this crackling sound. Sometimes it could just be on one ear, it might swap between left and right, but most of the time I find that in the right ear. And notice that when you charge these earbuds, it does not matter how long you charge them. They're never going to get to 100%. The left ear will be stuck at 90% and the right ear will be stuck at 80%. And yes, the right ear dies way faster than the left ear. Why this is the case, I do not know, but that's just the scenario. And it's not like they are within minutes of themselves. The right ear can die like a whole 30 minutes or an hour before the left ear dies. And there are other people in the comment section of the previous review I did that have testified to that same experience. Now, the second thing, which is not necessarily like the biggest deal in the world, but is still significant if this is something that you like to use, is the multi-device connectivity. How it works is nowhere as consistent as it used to when I first got the earbuds. Once you just press pause on your phone, you can immediately switch to your computer and play media and listen to whatever you're listening to there. Now, that is not the case. You kind of have to reset the connection every time you want to connect to another device. The third thing, which is the #1 reason why you should not stay away from these earbuds, is the battery life. Let's just say the battery life is non-existent. This thing in the beginning could do at least like 6 hours. First of all, it's been advertised to do like 7 hours on a single charge. It never did 7 hours for me. At best, 6 hours, 30 minutes or something like that. If you had any form of noise cancellation on, easily taking off an hour or an hour and a half. Right now, fully charged, within like 40 minutes, you start hearing the sound like the battery is about to die. The thing is annoying because objectively speaking, these sound better than the A20i. If this thing just did what it said it was supposed to, or if it did what it was rated on paper to do, it will be a no-brainer. But the battery is so atrocious. The connectivity issues are too intrusive. And yeah, the crackling sound is too much of an annoyance to have to deal with. To be fair, I should extend grace to people who actually review these earbuds, because within the first couple of months, it's not really going to show you most of all these issues. The minute you get past that 6-month window, like going to 7-8 months, this thing will start to show its true color. I think what this has also taught me is that with these earbuds, you kind of have to do like cyclical reviews like every 3 months, maybe every 6 months thereabout, which is something that on this channel I'm going to strive to be doing. So if you're in a pinch, just go with the A20i. Reliable, proven, tested quality. Hopefully this video saves you some money. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Can't believe that this earbud still exists.